Yeah, you mentioned obviously one name in particular in there. You mentioned Mickie James. You are quite close with her that I've seen. How did
Yeah.
that friendship become about?
Yeah, so obviously, I started out as a fan. It was not a really tasteful storyline. It was the whole Piggy James, storyline and all that. But as like a, 11, 12-year-old girl, like you relate to it. So I'd always been a fan of hers, and then I finally met her in 2017. Um, she was doing a music show, the Native American Music Awards. Met her, got very emotional. I don't cry meeting a lot of wrestlers. I cried after I met her the first time. Then I met her the following year at a WWE event, and then the Music Awards again. And then we just kind of built a rapport. We already had a rapport online, but I'd never met her in person. And then they started Got TV in 2020. She knew who I was then. And, I was always in the chat every week. I was willing to help them. I was doing my own podcast at this point. And then she brought me aboard to help them out launch their own podcast. They've since taken a hiatus, but that's kind of how me and her, I feel like it came really naturally. I would support her and show up to non-wrestling events that she was at in my area. So it showed that, my fandom extended well beyond wrestling. And I feel like it just naturally happened, and then, exchanged information. Now she's one of my good friends, and I love her very dearly. It's still kind of surreal to say that, but she also kind of really paved the way for a lot of the opportunities that I have now. So I'm very grateful for her, in every aspect.
Yeah, you also mentioned the opportunities that you have now. You are a writer for Wrestling Inc. and WrestleZone. How did that come about?
So WrestleZone